Oh my gosh, he's so big. Baby. Baby. Hi.
So Baby has a story.
Okay, what's his story?
We pulled him and his 8 litter mates
Oh wow.
from the river.
Oh my God.
So,
And actually in the water?
They were in the water. They were in an apple box.
Oh my gosh.
They were about 4 weeks old. And we found homes for all the other ones after we kind of got them solid on salt food.
Right.
And I kept him because I didn't think he was going to make it.
Okay. Oh, he is so adorable.
He's an amazing dog.
Do you want to introduce yourself?
Oh, I'm Gina. I run Camp Chaos. I kind of focus mostly on the giant breeds, the Newfie Saints Piers, but I also work with Aussies because we've got a couple and I know the breed.
Okay.
I tend to pass off the other breeds that I don't know their personalities and behaviors.
Right, okay.
I try to stick to what I do know.
Okay.
I've been working with these guys for 33 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You guys, you can't imagine the massiveness of this dog.
This is not even the biggest.
Okay, you ready to show me the rest?
I will.
All right.
Or you feel like dogs do well in a cage. They can't tell you who they are.
Right.
And what they need. They're stressed. They're anxious. These guys mentally disintegrate
Okay.
when they're caged. So I try to get them out of the shelters as fast as possible.
Great. Okay. How many do you have right now?
I have 8.
Oh, you did say 8. Okay.
In this house. In
Okay.
rescue, all up, I think I have 27.
Wow. Okay.
Let's meet the babies. You wanna
Okay.
meet the babies?
Yes, please.
Gosh, where's the babies? Oh, they're outside. Okay. So, I usually stick to fostering just a few.
Okay.
And I usually take the medical dogs with the high needs. So this is Remy.
Hi, Remy.
Remy is actually my dog, Rosie.
Rennie or Remy?
Remy.
Oh, hi.
R-E-M-Y.
Hi, Remy. Hi. What is your name?
This is Archie.
Hi, Archie.
He bit somebody.
Okay.
And he was labeled aggressive.
Okay.
And
Supposedly.
you can see that
Okay.
he's terribly aggressive.
I see that. I'm in fear for my life.
yeah.
No, don't worry about it. Hi, guys.
This is Tia.
Tia.
She runs the house.
Okay.
Another one that was dumped in Provo, Utah.
Oh, jeez.
So 5 years after that one. Same
Okay.
spot.
How old are these 3?
Remy's 2. That one's 2. Archie.
Hi, Remy.
Tia's 3.
Okay.
Baby's 8.
Okay.
Oh, here's the babies.
Oh.
So these guys are available for adoption.
Okay. So these 3 are all yours.
The 2
The Aussies. Okay.
One of the Aussies.
Okay.
She's
Hi.
available for adoption to the right home.
Hi.
Has to be a home that understands that he's got boundaries. Can you get them off?
No, I don't mind them
I
jumping.
understand they have boundaries and can accommodate those boundaries.
Okay.
Aussies are not for everyone. They're high
Okay.
energy.
Got
as
you.
can tell.
Yes. They're working, right?
They are herding dog.
Hurting. Okay.
Yes, these are a herding dog. And they come into rescue a lot because they're nippy. And other people, Remy, get down.
Well, I'm glad that they love me.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
This is my guy. He's a hot mess. He's 7 months old. Lands there in Newfoundland.
Wow, he's 7 months.
He's only 7 months.
What's his name?
His name is Griffin.
Griffin. Hi.
Honestly, the hardest puppy I've ever raised.
Okay. Yeah, 7 months. He's huge.
I was
Babies. So the white baby right here. What's the baby's name?
that one's Adele.
Adele,
So Adele
okay.
actually has a home. She's going home tomorrow.
Okay, so she has a home. Okay.
Tallulah is out here by the pool
Okay.
investigating an incident.
All right.
Can you go get pancake?
Do you want me to go out there or you want to stay in here?
It's either one. It's
Okay,
fine. They
let's-
might come out. Let them out and play.
Come on. You're going to your new home tomorrow.
She is. I'm really excited. We got 8 puppies in rescue
Oh, wow.
in the
Okay.
last week.
Oh, wow. Okay.
2 of them are, these 2 are purebred peers.
Okay.
These guys came from, I was coming back from
I'm
North
sorry.
Carolina. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I was coming back from North
Cake still in
Carolina.
lettuce.
I took a dog home. St. Bernard. She
Okay.
I drove her home.
Right.
And I stopped at Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
They were giving them away from the pickup truck.
Wow.
These are the only 2 survivors. The rest of the litter froze to death.
Oh, my
I'm a backup
God.
breeder.
Oh, my God.
So I'm like, of course, it's my breed. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
I'll take them all.
Yeah.
And I brought them home, and I'm like, my family is going to kill me.
Well, you have enough room, that's for sure. This is amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, amazing.
I thought about turning my backyard into a sniff spot, but I need to fill in. that hole that's right in the middle.
Right.
We joke around. We call it Area 52 because we have fenced it off, and it was like a no-dig zone
Right.
for a long time. And they broke down the fence, so we just gave up. And we're like,
okay.
okay, just dig.
What is a sniff spot?
A sniff spot, if you go to sniffspot.com,
Mm-hmm.
people actually rent their backyards.
Oh, yes.
So you get private use of somebody's backyard by the hour.
Yes.
This is Pancake.
Hi, Pancake.
Pancake is only 9 months.
What?
Yes.
9 months.
9 months.
Okay.
Hey, get back. She doesn't want to be drooled on.
No, it's okay. It's totally fine. I love
he is-
animals.
He's the dumbest dog I've ever met.
Hi, baby. Pancake.
He's going to be 200 pounds plus. He's
Wow.
already 145.
And he's for adoption, or is he yours?
He's actually going to stay here.
Okay.
He was turned into rescue. He's going to stay here because he's, A, he's big and dumb, and B,
Big and dumb. Yes.
don't understand the liability that goes behind a 200-pound dog.
Yeah,
It is
never
a
had
lot.
it. You never had one.
So he will stay here. He'll work with our trainers. He's already pretty mellow. Like
Yes.
he's very social. We take him a lot to like Home Depot
Right.
and Lowe's and stuff
Right.
and walk around. They get pup cups every week.
So tell me again, how old he is?
He's 9 months.
9 months. Okay. And how many pounds right now?
145.
Wow. You are beautiful.
He's gorgeous. So yeah, I had him and his brother turned in, and his brother found his amazing home.
Okay. Was his
and
brother as big, or?
His brother is just as big.
Okay.
What's interesting is his parents are really small. Like one is like 98 pounds, and
Oh,
the other
wow.
one's like 117.
Okay.
So
Where'd that come from?
I don't know. Like, so I'm taking a class right now in animal genetics.
Right. Okay.
Obviously, this is a recessive gene.
Right.
But he's a good boy.
He is so.
He's just huge.
Yeah,
Like he's
he
like having a house pony.
He's so adorable. Does he ever lay on your lap?
Yes, and I can't breathe when he does. I
Oh.
usually have to call for help. He did it this morning.
Right.
Because he wanted to go potty, and I just wasn't willing to wake up.
Right,
So he
right.
got up on the bed, and he like laid down right on top of me. And it's like,
So
okay, I'm
funny.
up.
That's so funny. And now he's gonna lay down. When you lay around, you lay around.
Yeah, he takes up a lot of room.
Now, so do you get donations through your website, or how do you?
Donations through my website, and I own a printing company that
Okay.
I exploit,
Okay.
and I use that to raise money. We
Nice.
do 3D printing, we do signs, banners,
Okay.
stickers.
What's the name of your company?
Lakeside Graphic Solutions.
Okay. I always like to put a plug in for companies.
Oh, thank
Hi, of course.
But yeah,
Aw.
I use that for I
Right.
make things. I'm really crafty and creative. I've got upstairs. I have a sewing room that people dream of.
Oh wow.
And these babies are too cute. They're killing me.
I know. So this is the same baby I saw before?
Yes.
Oh, they're both together. Okay.
They're together now.
So what's the other one's name?
the other one's name is Tallulah.
Tallulah. Is that Tallulah?
Tallulah's still looking for her home.
Oh.
She's actually my favorite. She's got like a little fox. This one's Tallulah.
Oh.
Tallulah, come here.
Tallulah. Oh. Oh. Hi. Oh my gosh.
She's got the most beautiful little fox face.
Oh, she does. Okay, so how old is Tallulah?
9 weeks old.
9 weeks old, and she's ready to go now.
She is. She's
Okay.
vaxxed.
Okay.
She's vaxxed. She's dewormed.
Okay.
She's healthy. When we got them, I think we picked off at least 1,000 fleas.
Oh wow.
It was, I mean, they were
Jeez.
flea infested. I have a video posted on our page that shows us bathing them, and the water was just like
Wow.
muddy brown.
And their temperament seems really good.
Oh my gosh, they're so social. Again, if I foster a dog,
Yeah.
I have a rule. I take them everywhere.
Okay.
You know, I test them. I expose them to everything. I
right.
see what the reaction in public is going to be like. And because I do that, there's a couple of times I've placed dogs that are now service dogs because I was
Got that
able
little
to
fox
evaluate
face.
them.
Right. Okay. And how are they with cats?
These guys have no prey drive.
Oh my gosh.
They just want someone to love them. They're
So
not.
adorable.
They're not working dog material. I don't
Okay.
place working dogs.
Okay.
I
Especially
know.
if they're raised around cats.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
I don't place working dogs because generally a lot of farmers don't take care of their dogs.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I got
Okay.
them in, they're always heartworm positive.
Right.
You know,
Okay.
a lot of them don't think that you should spay and neuter. They think
Right.
that dogs will not work, they'll get lazy. That's absolutely not true.
Okay.
This one would absolutely be a good working prospect because all she does is patrol and bark.
The big one. Okay. Yeah. I see that. Standing guard.
She is very much guarding. Now my other pair, not so much.
Okay.
Like he would never dare.
Okay.
It's the running joke. He won't even guard the fridge.
Oh, geez.
But she's actually part Great Pyrenees, part Akbash,
No, what?
which is a breed that you don't see here.
I've never even heard of that breed.
It's another livestock guardian dog.
Okay.
You see them a lot in the Pacific Northwest, which is
Okay.
where I'm from.
Okay.
And that's where she's from.
Okay.
It's a common Utah mix because he's purebred Great Pyrenees, kind of big, lofty,
Right.
not very fast.
Okay.
She's quick.
Okay.
She's very athletic. I've seen her scale the couch.
Wow.
She can jump that fence. She chooses not to. Mostly because she respects our relationship.
Okay.
And I tell people this all the time. If you're going to take on a giant dog,
Mm-hmm.
you will never get that dog to listen to you because you're making him. You'll get him to listen to you and do what you tell him to because you've established a relationship and he loves you and he wants to please you.
Yes, you are. You are adorable. Everybody's gonna love you on my channel.
But his name is Pancake, named after, I had a St. Bernard that we lost in December, or November. He was my soul dog and his name was Bacon.
Okay.
Bacon died abruptly from T-cell lymphoma. And I didn't expect it. It was the worst year of my life, 2025.
Yeah, it doesn't get any easier. I've had several rescues, and
No.
putting them down doesn't get any easier
No.
ever.
No, I still have, yesterday on my drive to school, I had a song come on the radio and made me think of him. By the time I got to school, I was just a mess of tears with mascara running down my face. And everybody's like, oh my God, are you okay?
Well, you just lost him. You said in November of
yeah.
last year.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's still fresh
So
for you.
2025, I started out 2025, well, I started out 2024, December of 2024. It was Christmas morning. I woke up at like 6 a.m. I told my kids, I'm really sick. I think I have the flu. I need to go to the hospital. I'll be back.
Right.
Well, I never came back
Oh.
because I didn't have the flu. I had necrotizing pneumonia. And I never heard of that, but it liquefied my right lung and most of my left.
Wow.
So that actually carries a 47% mortality rate in healthy people.
Wow.
And I already had breathing issues. So the fact that I lived through that, and that was kind of the, you'll either make it through it or you won't.
Right.
And you know, it was a 6-week process of getting through it. I was back and forth in and out of ICU from December until the end of April,
This is last year.
2025, yeah.
Okay, so
So-
April you just got out. So you had
Yeah.
it. Oh wow.
Yeah, just barely 13 months ago.
Wow.
So March 9th, it's my new birthday. But March 9th, I had a double lung transplant.
You were telling. Yes, I remember you telling me the story. Okay.
So, this time last year, I was still learning how to walk.
Wow.
I couldn't walk, I couldn't talk, I had to learn how to swallow.
Wow.
I had a really hard recovery. They also found like my heart muscles started to separate. So I have a bovine sleeve wrapped around my heart that's holding that all together. And,
Wow.
you know, it's kind of an adventure. So
Yeah.
ironically, most people when they have a double lung transplant are in and out of the hospital for the first year.
Right.
4.5 months after transplant, don't tell my team this, I drove to Indiana to pick up the dog.
Oh my gosh. Dedication.
Yeah, I
But-
hit the ground running. I haven't had one hospital stay. I'm at 99% lung function and doing amazing.
That's a miracle.
Yeah.
You are a walking miracle.
I was sent back for a purpose, and it's probably
Because of this.
it's actually written in the Bible in 4 places that we are to be good stewards to God's creatures.
Okay.
And we're not.
No.
We're not. We see
Definitely
so
not.
many, I don't know if you've checked our page, but we see so many dogs come in deplorable conditions. The Caucasian of Trucka that I took, have you seen him?
No, I haven't seen that.
Scroll back. He's got
Okay.
no hair.
Okay.
This is a very rare breed, and it's a Russian livestock guardian dog. You don't see them very often. He was completely infested with fleas. He's got bacterial and skin infection plus fungus. He's emaciated, and that all happened in 6 months.
I'll definitely have to watch that. Yeah. Okay.
So we have we had a fundraiser for his recovery. Lots of supplements, lots of supplies, lots of things sent for him, you know, including big fluffy dog beds and stuff.
Right.
And so we're gonna, over the course of the next couple of months, we're just gonna keep everybody posted on his progress. His
Good,
name is
good.
Ranger.
Ranger, okay.
It's not a breed that I tend to work with because you don't see them. That's only
Right.
the third one I've ever seen in my life. So I was really kind of surprised when I got the call for that.
Mm.
But, he's in rescue right now with a vet tech that has breed experience and
Oh,
is
good.
doing amazing.
Good. What is the most number of dogs you've had here?
In this house?
Yeah, at one time. Let's do it one
14.
time. 14 at one
with
time.
Tom
Okay.
I have a pretty understanding HOA.
I was
They
wondering
know
about
that dogs come here, they're usually not here very long.
Right.
Because I get them in, I rehab them, I market them. I usually take the sick ones because I've got the relationship with the vets that, I can call
Good.
and say, hey, I've got this going on while I do.
Perfect.
I've got a lot of, 33 years, I've got a lot of experience dealing with critically ill dogs.
Okay.
So I normally take the sick ones, but because I'm so full right now and my schedule's so crazy,
Right.
and I don't really know the Avtraka breed, I felt like it was best to put him with somebody that did.
Okay.
And luckily she's a vet tech, so
Oh,
she too has the experience to
That's
rehab him.
amazing.
And he's doing a lot better. I have some
Good.
videos I'm gonna post later today
Okay.
that will show that he's able to get up and walk around
Right.
now, whereas before he wasn't.
Right. Okay. That's
He was just
amazing.
kind of laying there waiting to die. And the person
Poor
that had
dog.
him was just okay with that. So, yeah, I don't understand.
There's a special place for those people.
I like to think so.
Yeah, there's a special place. The karma will get them. Definitely.
Yeah, I like to think so, that you get out of life what you put in it.
Exactly. Well, you have a beautiful property.
Thank you.
Lots
My
of.
actual goal is to build a facility.
Okay.
In
Over here. So where are we at right now? Are we
we're in
in?
Riverview.
We're in Riverview.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're in Riverview. But no, I wanna acquire donations and funding and
Okay.
grants, and that's what we're looking for this year.
Okay.
Because I wanna build a facility for giant breed dogs, because they don't get any time in the shelter. They take up twice the space that
Okay.
like your smaller
Yeah.
dogs would take. So one dog takes 2 kennels.
Okay.
They take up a lot of resources. They take a special person coming in to know how to place them, where to place them.
Right.
Shelters don't have that capacity.
No.
They have so much turnover. And people like to really get on shelters for euthanizing. They don't have space. What are they supposed to do? Intakes come in 3 different forms. Owner surrenders, which are the most common. Stray pickups, which are the second most common.
Okay.
And investigations, so animal controlled seizures.
Right.
Okay, those dogs can't go anywhere. They have to stay in the facility until the court case plays out,
Okay.
because they're property.
Right.
Dogs are things, according to the law. I don't agree with that,
Yes.
but dogs are property, and you can't dispose of someone's property until the courts say that you can.
True.
So they have to stay. So when you get animal control, and this happens a lot around here, that shut down hoarders, I see dogs come in 40, 50, 60 dogs at a time. What happens is the owner surrenders, they have to go. And if they don't have a rescue or someplace for them to go, euthanasia is the only option.
I just saw at Hillsborough County, I think it was Hillsborough, where they have a mass of kittens that came in. I saw it on Facebook actually, and these rescues are trying to get people to take these as fosters or adopt because they possibly will be euthanized.
Yeah.
And I said, how can they euthanize kittens? I don't understand that.
Texas is a big problem. Texas is the bane of my existence. Texas has a policy that you can pull from Texas shelters if you're from out of state.
Right.
But you have to have somebody foster that dog in state for 7 days.
Wow. Okay. That's,
Why?
Yeah.
As long as that animal is healthy. Why? And instead of letting me come in or other rescues come in and, pull like puppies that come in, they euthanize entire litters.
Wow.
And I don't understand it. They have a huge problem there.
Wow.
And I don't know what the fix is. So
Yeah.
Texas would be a really good place to establish a facility.
Yeah, definitely.
Just because there's such a need.
What's wrong, huh? What? What's wrong? You want in, don't you, huh? Is that what you want? Everybody else is inside. Oh. Well, all
He
I
is
gotta
the
say,
sweetest dog.
he is very sweet. You're doing a wonderful thing here.
Thank you.
Not many people would do the large breed. Actually, I don't even, this is the first, you're the first person because I've studied a lot of rescue centers, and you're the first person that has for the large breeds that I've seen so far.
They don't get any time.
No.
They don't get any time, and, people don't understand their needs. They're afraid of them. Honestly, I'm more afraid of a Chihuahua than I am a Saint Bernard.
Yes. I have a
Chihuahua's
Chihuahua.
gonna bite you first.
I have a Chihuahua, and he's very moody, and if he doesn't want you to touch him, he will show his teeth, and he's only a year and a half.
Right?
Yeah, so I agree with you. They're ankle biters, and they will bite you.
Yes, yes. Well, I'm a groomer.
Oh, okay.
So and that was one of the things that I want to do with the facility is I want to power it with grooming and
Okay.
Vacation boarding, doggy daycare.
Right.
That'll fund it.
Okay,
But I
so,
also want to do a low-cost vaccine clinic and microchip,
Nice.
affordable training.
Right,
I worked
right.
with several trainers over the course of the last 15 years.
Mhm.
Learned a lot, studied a lot on aggression.
Okay,
I think I've read pretty much every book out there on aggression, because that's a lot of what these dogs get misdiagnosed with aggression. They're not aggressive.
right.
They tell you what they need. They have boundaries. And if you cross their boundaries, then, they're gonna tell you that they're gonna bite you before they bite you. But generally speaking, these breeds are not Great Pyrenees.
Yeah,
Great Pyrenees are great family dogs.
they don't just go up and just bite someone.
They don't bite for no reason.
Okay.
If they bite you, they have a reason.
All right, so educational little plug in here. If you have a dog that you will absolutely not let you trim their nails, any suggestions?
Oh boy. A lot of times it's technique. A lot of dogs that won't let you trim their nails, it's because they've gotten quicked at some point.
Right.
Where they've cut into the quick
Yes.
and they bleed. There's a couple of things that you can try. I personally my instructor laughed at me the other day because I had a doodle and she was like that. She's like, don't touch my feet.
Right.
And I'm like, oh no, hon, we're doing this. A lot of times they'll give up. Like they'll just be like, okay, this woman's not gonna leave me alone. But I usually take my hand, come here, Pancake, I'll show you.
Okay.
Come here. You can always tell a horse girl, because horse girls, first and foremost, like the dogs. But horse girls also treat every dog like a horse.
Okay.
And when you're trimming hooves or cleaning hooves, you come up in and you lift their feet
Okay.
and you can get their nails that way.
Okay.
But you gotta be quick.
Okay.
You gotta be really quick. Nails trim easier if you do it when they're wet.
Okay.
So trim their nails after a bath.
Okay.
Because the keratin is wet and it's pliable.
Right.
And it doesn't hurt. It's also the way that you hold the clippers. A lot of times people, if this is their nail, they take the clippers and go like this.
Right.
And that crushes them.
Yeah,
Go
that's
like
what I
this.
heard. Oh, okay.
Grinders are a really good idea.
Okay.
There's a couple of, actually can give you some references of
Okay.
ones that I use that are quiet.
Okay.
And that don't vibrate because it's
Okay.
all in the motor. So if the grinder has a servo motor, it's gonna be quieter and it's not gonna vibrate.
Okay.
That vibration hurts. So, I mean, think of it, if you had long nails and somebody
Right.
put, like a Dremel on the end of your
Right.
nail, Dremel's the worst thing in New Zealand.
Yeah.
I don't know why people do that, but Dremel's
Yeah.
the worst thing.
Yeah.
Salon nails, like if you get manicures and stuff, salon nails are better. Because they don't vibrate as much.
So my Chihuahua, that's what I'm talking about. He will not let anybody clip his nails. The vet wants to put him under anesthesia to do it, which is very expensive. We've tried.
It's also risky.
Yeah, we've tried clipping the regular way. We've tried giving him trazodone and different medications to make him sleepy, and no, he's not having it. So,
Make the feet wet.
okay.
And with the little dogs like that, there's a hammock that you
Okay.
can get that
I've
hangs
heard
from
of-
the top of your grooming table.
I've heard of that.
And it wraps around their body like a burrito.
Okay.
Your head is safely out of the way. Muscles always a good idea too.
Right.
Muzzles, believe it or not, are not pro.
No.
A lot of times when you put a muzzle on a dog, they're like, okay, I don't need to bite. They know they can't. And then they have to trust you.
Okay.
So, but muzzles are a good idea.
Okay.
Put them in a sling, put a little muzzle on them. Make sure
Okay.
those feet are wet, make sure it's directly after a bath.
Okay.
And clip, clip, clip. I bet you I can get them done in 5 minutes.
Okay. I will pass that on to my vet. If you had to tell one or two things or a couple things to someone who is thinking about getting a big breed dog, what would you want them definitely to know?
Rescue dogs have, they call it a 3-3-3 rule.
Okay.
Which is not a hard and fast timeline.
Right.
It's more of this is an average. So generally, if you're rescuing a dog, any dog, any breed, give them 3 days, leave them alone.
Right.
The biggest mistake that people make is they bring this new dog home and they're like, oh my God, I want to hold you. You know what? He doesn't feel safe. Dogs need 3 things in life. They need to feel safe. That's the top of their list. That is before anything. And then they need food. And then they need love. Those are the 3 elements that they need. But they bring dogs home and they have to touch them. They have to mess with them. Let them come to you. Let them explore. Let them watch you. Let them observe your routine. Say hi to them if they come in the room and look at you. Like, hi, Sparky. But unless he comes up to you like this one out there, that little Aussie, he didn't for a couple of days. And we left him alone. And now look at him. He's like, oh, okay, these people are good. Like, these people are not going to hurt me.
He's a love bug.
Yeah. They don't know that you're not going to hurt them. So that's the first 3 days, just kind of leave them be. It takes them 3 weeks to learn your routine.
Okay.
So it'll take them 3 weeks to be like, okay, I'm going to get food this time every day. And I'm going to get to go out and potty this time every day. And we're going to get walks this time every day. Walking is great. I have a fenced-in backyard, and that's kind of nice. But all of my dogs still get walks every day.
Okay.
Why? Because they're better behaved. They get more exercise than just sauntering around 4 corners of the backyard.
Right.
They're better behaved, especially with other people and dogs in public.
Okay.
Because you're not going to put up with bad behavior in the end of the leash. You're going to fix that. So they're going to get, inadvertently, they're going to get training.
Okay.
And they have a better relationship with you. That's like an intimate thing. When you're walking together, that is a very intimate thing for a dog.
Yeah.
And that's something they're healthier mentally and physically, because that's legitimate exercise.
Right.
So that's in that 3-week period. By the time they're 3 months, that's who they are.
Okay.
That is who that dog is. That is what you get. That is their personality cards. I say unpacking their bags. They've unpacked their bags, they put all their clothes in the dresser, and they live there now.
I like that.
And I think that's the biggest thing that people need to remember is it takes these guys time. If you're gonna bring a dog home, if you're gonna pick a dog up from the shelter, realize that that dog is coming in with trauma.
Yeah.
And you need to work through that trauma. You need to be ready to do that. You need to know who to call for training help. There's a lot of help online, a lot of videos, there's a lot of books out there that help you integrate a dog into your home. Dog on dog, if you're bringing another dog in with an existing dog there, you see the baby gates all over my house, they're there for a reason.
Right.
New dogs coming in, we put them behind the gate so that they feel safe.
Okay.
So that they can work out that, okay, these dogs are nice dogs and they're not gonna hurt me.
Okay.
Because they don't know. Especially when we get this flood. That's
Yeah.
why I have them all put outside when we came. You get this like avalanche of dogs. That's
Right.
overwhelming. So if I put them behind the gate and I let them make a choice of when they want to come out and join the rest of the pack, I'll do it slowly. So, I'll move them from area to area. And I'll let other dogs in that area. Like
Okay.
that, there's 2 gates that gate off like a whole section of my house.
Oh, okay.
And it just kind of flows from one room to the other.
Nice. Okay.
So there's 3 rooms back there that,
Okay.
they can just kind of,
Right.
I can close them off.
Okay.
And then I can let one dog at a time, let them get to know each other one
Right.
at a time.
Right.
In the house, same with the yard, one dog at a time, see the reactions, watch their body language. This is very important. With our rescue, we have a behaviorist that works with our dogs.
Okay.
Behaviorists are different than trainers. I will die on this hill. Trainers teach you sit, stay down. Okay. A lot of trainers these days are looking at shock collars, e-collars. Don't ever put an e-collar on a giant dog. You will break their trust immediately.
Yeah.
How would you like somebody shocking you? You will break them immediately with an e-collar. You don't need to do that.
Right.
We practice force-free, fear-free training. There's an actual book out there, and it's the Force-Free, Fear-Free Dog Handler's Handbook.
Okay.
I highly, highly recommend that. I'll show you
Okay.
a copy of it. You can
Okay.
kind of, I have nothing to do with that.
Okay.
It's just a really good book.
Right.
Lots of information when it comes to molding and shaping your dog.
Well, you're very knowledgeable about dogs in general, but I mean, you know a lot of stuff.
It's 33 years.
Yes,
I've
yes.
had dogs my whole life. I started when I was 22 years old,
Mhm.
and I picked up a Great Pyrenees. I had no idea what this dog was. No idea.
Mhm.
So I picked up a Great Pyrenees wandering the Walmart parking lot. She was
Oh.
dirty, she was thin, she was dehydrated, she was looking for water.
Right.
And you know, I just happened to have a piece of rope in the car. I don't even know why. I mean, that's kind of suspicious when you think about it. But you know, I was just a 22-year-old, you know, dumb kid.
Yeah.
I happened to have a piece of rope in the car, so I put a piece of rope around her, and I wandered around, and I asked everybody that I came in contact, "Is this your dog? Do you know where this dog goes?" No, 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 no. So I took her home.
Mhm.
I put up flyers. This is kind of back before the internet was such a big thing.
Right.
It kind of dates me a little bit. But I took her home. I put up flyers. I contacted the shelter, all the local vets that were in that area.
Right.
Let her know, hey, I have this dog if the owner's looking for it.
Mhm.
Microchips weren't a big thing back then.
Right.
So again, you're going back 33 years.
Mhm.
So microchips weren't a big thing. I love microchips.
Mhm.
I tell people microchips are identity. It's like a driver's license. It's not ownership. So all of our microchips are in our name and locked.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So I will add the owner's name when our dogs are adopted.
Right.
I will add them, but we are always secondary and we lock them. That way we know they're registered.
Nice.
And if anything happens, they end up in the shelter and they can't get a hold of the
Right. They call
owner.
you.
They will call me
Okay.
and I will come and get them. I don't care where they are.
Perfect.
I will come and get them.
Mhm.
But anyway, so I brought this dog home. I named her Cheyenne.
Mhm.
She's the most amazing dog. And I wasn't fully prepared for, you know, this massive, I mean, she's
Right.
probably 120 pounds.
Wow.
And I wasn't prepared for that because at the same time I was taking care of my mom
Okay.
as a 22-year-old kid
Right.
who was dying of cancer.
Mm.
She had pancreatic cancer. And I took her home, and this dog, within a couple of days, would stand by my mom's bed. And she would let my mom grab the scruff of her neck for stability, because she had a hard time walking, and lead her back the hallway to the bathroom, stand there and wait, and then lead her back to her bed.
Wow.
And I was like, there is something amazing about this breed. And that was it. I was hooked on Great Pyrenees. Pyrenees were my first love.
Wow.
I was hooked on Great Pyrenees from that point, and I've always had them. So, you know, I know a lot about that breed. St. Bernards I've had for about 10 years.
Okay.
Newfies, this is my first Newfoundland. He's in the house. Griffin, he's a hot mess. I mean, and I just, it was on my bucket list. I said one day I'm going to have the trifecta. But, you know, I had Bacon, and Bacon
Right.
was my shadow.
Right.
He was my world.
What is the
And
trifecta? I'm sorry to interrupt you. What's a trifecta?
The
you said?
trifecta is Newfie, Saint, St. Pierre's. So,
Okay.
believe it or not, the DNA, their DNA is all in the same.
Oh wow. Okay.
It is all the same dog.
Okay.
Back in, it was 1816 to 1818, they had a series of avalanches in Switzerland
Okay.
over the St. Bernard Pass. And because you know the monks used to use these dogs
Right.
to help the travelers over the pass. Well, they had a series of avalanches, and it killed 60% of their breeding stock,
Wow.
which is a lot. Like, that's huge. So to prevent inbreeding, which apparently is a thing nowadays, but they didn't want to do that. So
Right.
to prevent inbreeding, they introduced the Great Pyrenees and the Newfoundland into the St. Bernard. This is where you get this rough coat.
Okay.
So the original St. Bernard is a smooth-coated dog.
Okay.
What they found, though, is when they did that and they created the rough coat accidentally, they just wanted to save the breed, this actually was detrimental because
Oh.
it packed with ice and snow, and it weighed
Okay.
the dog down,
Right.
and it made it harder for the dog to get over the St. Bernard Pass. So, you know, kind of a mistake, but it's popular coat
Right.
texture. It's also the hardest to maintain. Yeah, so, you know, kind of interesting but useless information about the
Exactly.
St.
Yeah.
Bernard breed.
No, that's very interesting.
Great Pyrenees, they have been around since the early 1600s.
Okay.
They have always been a livestock guardian dog. They are actually bred to guard sheep. I know people use them for chickens and goats. that's not what they excel at.
Okay.
They are sheepdogs. They, the shepherds would take the dogs and put them out in the field, and they would stay there. And they would watch over the sheep and ward off any predators,
Right.
chase them off. They're bred to kill coyote. They're very good at it.
Ooh.
They're very good at it. They'll
Okay.
take a coyote down quick. There was, gosh, it was like, I think it was 2 years ago, there was a Great Pyrenees named Casper. And he was voted Farm Dog of the Year.
Oh.
This one single dog killed 8 coyote in one fell swoop. He got hurt,
Yeah.
and he had to go to the vet, but they were all dead and he was just injured.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that
Wow.
was kind of incredible. And he wasn't a big peer.
Wow.
He was actually kind of small, but when it comes to kids and goats and, even like baby goats, I see videos all the time of baby goats just climbing all over them.
Yes, I do.
They just kind of lay there and they're like, okay. Anytime I bring puppies home, they'll just, lay there and the puppies will just crawl
Yeah.
all over them. Like, it's not a big deal. St. Bernards are the same way. Just amazing kid dogs, put up with a lot.
Right.
Things that you shouldn't let kids do.
Right.
But they're gentle.
What is your website?
It's www.campchaosrescue.org.
Okay. And can people donate right to your website?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yes, they can.
Okay. Is there anything that you need? Do you have a wish list?
I do have an Amazon wish list.
Okay.
I post it periodically on our Facebook page.
Okay.
I encourage people to follow us on Facebook because out of all 3 platforms, I post the most there.
Okay.
I post a lot of updates. If we're running low, like right now, we really have a need for leashes.
Okay.
All of our dogs go home with a new collar and a leash.
Okay.
A lot of times when we pick up dogs from shelters or owner surrenders or strays, they come in with nothing.
Okay.
So leashes, we could use bowls,
Okay. What type of bowls do you use?
stainless steel.
Okay. And how about leashes? Long?
Just the 6 foot nylon leashes
Okay.
would be nice.
Okay.
Do you think our address is on our website? I'll have to
Okay.
double check that. I actually did not build that. Phantom Services did.
Oh, okay.
They not only built our website for us, which was amazing and
Yeah.
very generous.
Yes.
And this is the guy that owns Phantom Services he's incredible. Like honestly, he's the type of person that I aspire to be.
And they maintain that for you?
They do. They host our website for us. So they kind of took that off of
Okay.
our plate as an
Right.
expense.
Nice. That's very nice.
Which the only expense I have is our email, so
Okay.
that's not a very big
Great.
expense.
Yeah.
I
Great.
personally just endure that.
Okay.
I spend a lot of my personal money on these dogs. I like to send our rescues home with treats, like a little bag of treats, enough food to make the transition
Right.
to whatever they're feeding. We do require people to feed our dogs a higher quality diet, so
Okay.
no Overloy or
No.
Farmer's Pride or whatever.
No.
None of that. They don't have to feed Origin, but
Right.
that's what I feed. But
Old Roy is one of the worst ones to feed.
it is
Yeah.
one of the worst ones.
Any dog. Yep.
Yeah. Honestly, my favorite food for rescue dogs
Yes.
is Floor Health from Tractor Supply.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Floor Health is actually manufactured by Diamond Naturals.
Oh, okay.
And I mean, verbatim, it's the same formula,
Okay.
ingredient list. Our dogs have done amazingly well on that, our
Okay.
rescue dogs.
Mhm.
They said, my dogs, I feed Origin. If you can afford it, that's actually the top
Okay.
tier.
Do they eat wet food too or just dry?
I give them wet food. A lot of the seniors, I give them wet food. If
Okay.
I'm having a hard time, if they're picky,
Right.
picky eaters are
Mhm.
notorious. I use ProPlan,
Okay.
the ProPlan Complete Essentials wet food.
Okay.
So
Great.
I give them that. I do keep, for our rescue dogs, I keep like the ProPlan NF kidney diet.
Okay.
Keep some wet food there, the
Okay.
gastrointestinal diet. Those are all prescription foods.
Yes.
So our people can't donate, but that's what our money goes
Okay.
to.
Okay.
A large portion, when I say large, I mean like 90% of our funding goes for vet bills.
Oh.
Vet costs are at
Yes.
an all-time high.
Mhm.
I don't care what it is, I will spend it.
Yeah.
If the dog needs it, I will spend it.
Yes.
I do have a 4 or 5 month old, it's 5 months old now, deaf Great Pyrenees that came in just last week.
Okay.
He's got a limp, so he needs to go to the vet for an ortho workup.
Okay.
It's gonna be a lot of money.
Yeah, I
But
can
I
only
need to
imagine.
find out why he's limping. He's a baby,
Oh,
so I need to know why he's limping.
right.
Also he's deaf, so he's gonna need a special needs home.
Okay. On your website, because I looked at your website, but I was watching your videos and things like that. Do you have merchandise that you sell?
I have merchandise that I sell. It's not listed on our website yet. We're
Okay.
trying to get all that.
Okay.
Our website's new.
Okay.
So they took a website that we put together. I'm not a web designer. But they took a website that we put together and they extrapolated the information from that and they built this new one. So there's
Okay.
still a lot that we want to do.
Okay.
But there's a blog there that I'm working on
Okay.
with articles that I've written in what little bit of time that I have. Bear in mind, I work a full-time job because I own my print company. And I don't do printing for the public. I do printing for corporations.
Oh, nice.
So I
Okay.
do like large scale.
The big stuff,
I
yeah.
take less per piece,
Yeah.
but I do larger scale printing. So, and I do a lot for like rescue. We had another rescue. I don't know if you followed the story of Waddles the pig.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I met them at Tractor Supply and printed them some banners for their
So that's Paulicious, I believe.
pork butt pastures.
Pork bark pat. That's right. Yes,
yeah,
yes,
pork
yes.
butt pastures. Connie's amazing.
Yes, I actually have an interview with them next week.
I want to meet that pig. I followed his story from the very beginning, and I
Right.
was mortified at what happened.
Well, maybe you could come to the interview with me
I'd love to.
or meet me there.
Yeah, I'd love
Okay,
to if Connie's
all
up to that.
Yeah. Okay.
She's an amazing lady. I met her at Tractor Supply.
Okay.
And she saw the banner that I had for our tent. She's like, where did you get that? And I'm like, oh, I printed that 45 minutes ago. And she's like, can I get your card? And I'm like, yeah. So
that's so nice.
I printed her banners for her latest rally for
Oh,
free.
that is
I'm
so
like-
nice of you.
She's like, what do I do? I'm like, nothing.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Help
I
each
like,
help
I
each
like
other.
helping other
Yeah.
rescues.
Yeah.
Because it's hard. Like, we're all scrambling for money right
Yes. Yes.
now. I think the biggest thing that annoys the crap out of me
Mm-hmm.
is you see a lot of these large rescues, and I won't name names, but you can do your own research on guidestar.com.
Okay.
I think it's either .com or .org. You can do your own research, and you can find out who needs your money.
Okay.
Because a lot of these large rescues are taking in anywhere from $600,000 to, I know there's one that took in $19 million last year.
Yeah.
$19 million.
So my channel is dedicated just to the small rescues.
small rescues.
I don't do the SPCA's, anything like that, because they have the funds.
They're well funded.
I don't do the large ones.
And we're not. And we're
Right.
the one that, a lot of these large rescues, like I said, I'm not gonna name names, but you can find out for yourself, just around like where they don't take bite cases. Okay, they think that dog bites one time and they need to be put down. That's not always the case.
Right.
Sometimes, I need to know the backstory.
Right.
What happened?
Right.
So sometimes they can be put in an environment that they'll thrive in.
Right.
And I tell people that I'm a great owner. Like my dogs are well loved, but it doesn't mean that my home is suited for every dog. I've had dogs here. I had a dog here for 8 months and she was not happy.
Oh.
But she belonged to a friend of mine, and that's the dog
Okay.
from Indiana.
Okay.
And I wasn't gonna let my friend lose her dog because she was going through a rough
Right.
patch.
Right.
So I held on to her and took care of her, and she's a senior.
Oh.
So she's kind of grumpy. And
Yeah.
this chaos.
It was too much.
chaos
Yeah. Yeah.
was not something that she was used to. So,
No.
but I kept her safe. I made her feel loved.
Right.
I kept her clean. I kept her vetted, and she went home just a couple weeks ago.
That's amazing.
But just because you're a good owner doesn't mean that you're the right owner for
For every dog.
out
Okay.
there. And a lot of these large rescues, Lee County Shelter called them boutique rescues, which I think is funny. It's a great way of putting it, boutique rescues. They don't take medical cases. They don't take, and they have the money.
Yes.
We small rescues, we don't, but we find it.
Yeah.
Or we try. We do what we can. But like that of Charka, they would have never touched that dog.
Oh.
I actually contacted a breed-specific rescue, again, I won't name names, but because he's 10 years old, they're like, oh, you probably should just euthanize him. I'm like, what? Why? No, we don't do that.
Yeah.
We don't do that. We don't euthanize animals because they're old.
Right.
I actually love seniors. I have a soft spot for seniors.
Yeah.
So I do a lot of senior placing.
They're so mellow and chill. They know how to act.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And their adoption fees are the lowest.
True.
So I'm just usually
Right.
happy to get them in a home. But
Right.
we usually take a loss on those dogs.
Okay.
But somebody should. Somebody needs to.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to be a voice for them.
Right.
But these large rescues wouldn't take them.
Mhm.
They won't take seniors. They won't take medical cases. They won't take bite cases. They won't take dogs that are resource guarders.
Mm.
And I'm like, resource guarding is the easiest thing to manage.
Wow.
You can't fix it.
What is that? What is resource guarding?
Resource guarding is, well, I mean, all living creatures are resource guarders.
Okay.
All of us. It's where, if you get close to a dog's bowl or something
Oh.
they consider valuable, they might guard, they might lunge,
Okay.
they might bite you. The biggest thing that annoys me is people are like, oh, I can take food from him. I can take, I can put my hands right in his bowl.
I've seen
Why
that.
would you do that?
Mhm.
You put your hand on my plate, I'm gonna slap you. Like,
Yeah, and
I mean, simply put, how would you feel if you were sitting in a restaurant and every 5 minutes the waiter came by and took your plate while you're trying to eat?
Mm.
Because when you put your hands on your dog's bowl, that is what you're doing. Should you be able to take things from them? Yes. Teach them to leave it and trade up.
okay.
But putting your hands in a dog's mouth,
Mhm.
you're asking for it.
Right.
There's teeth in there.
Okay.
That's the business.
That's
of it.
good to know. Okay.
But when I say that we're all resource guarders, you come across the table with me when I have a plate of spinach, probably might have some. I might even have the whole plate.
Right.
But you come across the table when I have cake, I love cake. Like, I really I might stab you with a fork.
Oh, that's funny.
So we're all resource guarders.
Yeah.
It depends on what it is
Right.
and what we determine and value. That female Great Pyrenees,
Mhm.
easiest going dog that I ever have. I mean, she's really mellow now
Right.
because we worked with her behaviors. She had a little bit of dog on dog aggression. She's actually the best dog in this house.
Wow.
Still a little spicy,
Mhm.
but loyal, loving, pretty mellow, pretty easygoing, pretty forgiving.
Okay.
But I gave her a raw bone one day,
Mhm.
and my son is her person.
Mhm.
He went to take it, and she lunged at him
Oh wow.
because that is like the top of the chain.
Okay.
Raw bones are like it's the end
Yeah.
of it. And they love them. So once a week,
Right.
roughly, it's what the crates and cages are for.
So you separate all of them
I
when you.
separate them so they don't feel the
Gotcha.
threat of another dog
That's-
coming into their area.
That's very
So
smart.
I put my female pair, that's her area back here, it's my son's room. I put Griffin,
Mhm.
the Newfie there.
Mhm.
I put him in my room. We've got 2 crates here.
Okay. Yeah.
Pancake will go in one, or Griffin will go in one, and
Mhm.
Pancake will go in. I sort them all out. I put another one behind the gate.
Okay.
As you come in the door, there was a
Right.
gate there. And then I leave one out here.
Okay.
Usually baby, because he only moves twice a week. And that way they can all enjoy their bone without the threat of
Right.
another dog trying to take it from them.
Yeah.
Because that is one thing that another dog will do. And the worst are the Aussies. They're the worst. They call them assholes for a reason.
I like that. I've never heard that before.
All the people in the Aussie forum, they adopted that term,
That is
assholes,
cute.
because they are. They're a unique breed. They're great.
Right.
They're high energy.
Right.
I have. I wish it was a better day. I have a herding ball over there,
Okay.
and they run that ball all through the backyard.
How much food do you think you go through a week?
A week
Yeah.
with my dogs, or with rescue.
I
'Cause
guess
feed all of our rescue dogs too.
combined. How much do you think you go through a week?
Probably 10 bags of food a week.
Wow. Okay.
10, 50-pound bags of food.
Wow. 10, 50-pound bags.
50
Okay.
pound, yeah. And that's why I like Tractor Supply, because
Yeah.
my dogs that are in rescue,
Mhm.
that are in foster homes, I can
Okay.
drop ship
Gotcha.
food to their homes, so
Okay.
that way I know they're being fed a high quality diet.
Yeah.
I take the stress off of our fosters. That's our biggest need right
Right.
now, is foster homes.
So that's your need. Okay.
That is my biggest need.
Okay.
Foster homes, and I could definitely use some administrative help, so.
Okay.
If anybody wants to sit there and work on social media posts
Mhm.
or processing applications.
Okay.
We do vet checks, we do home checks,
Okay.
that we do them virtual, because, it saves time and nobody has the time to
Right.
travel. Gas is ridiculous.
Right.
So we do home checks, we do personal references.
Okay.
And we do, like, I call it the sniff test. Facebook stalking, Googling their name,
Right.
looking up Google forth,
Yeah.
making sure that they really do have, that the house that they're showing
Exactly.
me is their house.
Yes.
One thing that I've learned in rescue is people will lie.
Mm-hmm.
If they want something, they will lie to you. So, you be honest with me, I'll work with you. Not every
Right.
dog needs a fenced-in yard.
Right.
Not every dog
Yeah.
does. Some dogs absolutely,
Yeah.
but not every dog needs a fenced-in yard.
Okay.
If you have a program set up, you walk your dog,
Mm-hmm.
your dog's never outside unsupervised.
Right.
Nobody's gonna let a giant dog do their business inside.
No.
Not here, who you are.
Yeah. So if someone wanted to help you out, volunteer to be your administrator or anything, how would they go about contacting?
Contact me on Facebook.
Okay.
Or you can send me an email via
Okay.
our website.
Okay.
And I will be on that so fast.
Okay. Well, that's gonna go on the video, so hopefully we'll get you
I
somebody.
will be on that so fast.
Okay.
It takes a village.
Mhm.
And this, I started this rescue, but this rescue actually belongs to all of the volunteers that work with me.
Okay.
Because without them,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have a rescue. Without foster homes,
Yeah.
wouldn't have a rescue.
How many volunteers do you think you have right now?
Administratively, like 4, not enough.
Okay.
Really, not enough.
Right.
Especially since Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday,
Mhm.
I'm in school all day.
Okay.
I literally leave this house at 8 o'clock in the morning, and I don't get home till 7:30 at night.
Oh, wow. Hi. I know what you want. You want to go in. That's up to Mama.
You wanna go in? Come on. Come on.
Now he's happy.
Yeah. He's actually a good dog. He's gonna find an amazing home. He's
Oh,
not,
good.
he's not a bad dog.
Right.
He did bite somebody.
Okay.
It wasn't a puncture, but it was a pretty good bite.
Right.
And the bite happened in play,
Okay.
so I think you just can't put your fingers in his face.
Right. You guys
This
are
guy's gonna be
beautiful.
huge.
You got a good mama. Yes,
He's
you
gonna be
do.